working 9 to 5. I will not work 8 to 4. Neither will I work 7 to 3. Madam Contest Chair, members of the executive, fellow Toastmasters, let me tell you how my day goes. I scrape off the bed at 5 o'clock in the morning and mumble a thanks to the Heavenly Father. I beg Him for His guidance throughout the day, but most importantly, I beseech Him, God, please give me a job that does not require me to be on the road when the whole of Trinidad, Tobago, Guyana, and China are trying to get to town at the same time. By the time I'm finished, it is 5:30, and the rat race begins, because I must leave the house by 6 o'clock. You see, leaving the house at 6 guarantees that I'll spend only 1 hour to get to Port of Spain, a drive that would normally take me 20 minutes, or 15 because my foot is hot. If I leave home 5 minutes later, 20 minutes is added to my commute. I sit in bumper-to-bumper traffic from home to Port of Spain, and I'm trying to maintain my composure because I'm thinking, with all this traffic, there must be an accident up ahead, so I don't want to be impatient. Only to get to Port of Spain and realize nothing was the reason for all this traffic. At this time, I am livid. You mean not a dead dog, not a fender bender, not even a naked vagrant could account for the time that I sat gazing at Court's megastore? Nothing? Does this sound familiar to you? Can you all identify? If you can identify, let me see your hands. Would you like to cut your commuting time to Port of Spain by 50%? Would you like to divide that time by not 2, not 3, but by 4? Spend 20 minutes instead of 1 hour and a half on the roads? Let me see your hands if that's you. Oh yes, all of you. I have a proposal to you to bring to you today. I have what is called the Drive in Your Section bill. I hope you can look at the slides. Let me tell you what this bill entails. With this bill, we would section off the motorists who use the roads. You see, statistics tell us, Gina, could we have the statistics slides, please? Statistics tell us from the Ministry of Works and Transportation, by way of citizen observation, tell us that 40% of the traffic on the nation's roads in the morning is caused by people dropping students to school. Another 40% is caused by employees coming to Port of Spain from South and Central. And the last 20% is caused by employees coming from the East. Now we understand why there is a mass of cars, a huge bottleneck of people trying to get to Port of Spain in the morning. Yes? Good. What this bill hopes to propose is people dropping children to school would use the highways from 6 to 7 a.m. People, employees coming from South and Central would use the highways from 7 to 8 a.m. And the remaining employees, those of us coming from the East, would use the highways from 8 to 9 a.m. Now, simple reasoning would tell us that if we have traffic and congestion when everybody tries to use the road at the same time, then if we pull back one section, what will happen? We would have less cars on the road, less traffic, less encumbrances to get to Port of Spain in the morning. Does this sound feasible to you? Now, this is only a high-level proposal at the moment. We still have to work out details on signs or identification for cars that are supposed to use the road at a certain time. We still have to sort out things like opening opening the exits or the entryways to the highways at particular times, because we don't want people seeing, okay, the entry point from south is open, so let me just use the highway when I feel like. No, we are trying to maintain order here. So while we have all of this to consider, I'm sure you can understand that this Drive in Your Section bill will alleviate some of our woes. I have here a petition. I have on it 1,000 names already, and if I get 50 more names, that is just about the number in this room here, then the Attorney General will take serious consideration to this bill. Isn't this something we want to sign up for? Won't you like to sign and be counted? let's face it, we don't all have a rich partner or a rich grandfather. Some of us, we just have to work. But let's not suffer to work. Let's sign and be counted. Drive in your section. Support this bill.